Let's be honest and be frank, what some of them said is not worth reflecting on, if we're being frank.
A weekend of political missiles directed at the under-fire South African and ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa. The former heads of state and ANC presidents, along with the former ANC Deputy President Motlanthe, decried the battering of the ANC image due to the sustained allegations relating to the millions of dollars allegedly stolen at the president's farm. Mbeki says the ANC cannot ignore the independent parliamentary inquiry into the revelations of the Phala Phala incident and the political ramifications it could have for the ANC and the president.
But I'm saying you put out a notion like that, coming from this team of senior lawyers, all of them are lawyers, and they say we've looked at what we have, what we can, and it seems to us there's a case to answer. The leadership of the ANC cannot avoid meeting to discuss the question. In the light of that, what do we do? Do we say to the president he must step aside? Or do we say no? Let it continue through the courts, through the parliamentary process. What's the impact of that on the ANC in the public mind?
Once allies, now turned foes, Zuma and Ramaphosa have reached a point of no return. Zuma has labelled Ramaphosa as corrupt and having committed treason.
The president is corrupt, yet the busybodies and self-appointed anti-corruption crusaders and NGOs are dead silent. Your president has committed treason.
Politically in the ANC, the party's three biggest provinces, KZN, Limpopo and the Eastern Cape, have defended Ramaphosa. These provinces have labelled the former president's conduct as destructive and devoid of the culture of the ANC.
These challenges are not new. They are not for this current leadership, including the current president, challenges that ANC has been inheriting over years. So we should take collective responsibility to a certain extent and see how best are we finding panacea to address sort of these problems. So I don't think that is going the correct way. What we have just observed over the last 24 hours is very unfortunate, actually destructive, really bordering onto something that we should not really witness as the younger generation of the ANC.
President Ramaphosa's spokesperson Vincent Magwenya has cautioned the former presidents not to shout at the incumbent from rooftops, but rather to approach him directly.
When criticism is shouted from different quarters in public, it doesn't have much of an impact. What will have an impact and be helpful is for them to use their influence and their access to him to say, colleague, comrade, we think you are erring on this side, or we think you should be approaching matters this way. But to stand in rooftops and shout at him is not really constructive. He remains hard at work. He remains very much focused. He's not going to be distracted by criticism. He understands that in his role, criticism is par for course, so that's not going to make him lose sleep at night. Other issues will be dealt as we go.
Ramaphosa faces political turbulence ahead of the ANC's 55th National Conference in December, where he is seeking re-election as party president. He is yet to respond to his predecessor's criticism. The National Working Committee is meeting, which may deliberate on the matters raised by the former presidents. Samkele Masego, SABC News, Johannesburg.